Hello, good morning students. I am Sonu Singhal and I will teach you hydraulic engineering. The topic is flow measurement terms. Now in this topic we will study all the measurements unit to flow, right? The first unit is density. Density means a measure of mass per unit of volume, that is called density, right? And unit of density is kg per meter cube. Now the second unit of specific gravity. Specific gravity means the ratio of the density of a material to the density of water or air depending on whether it is a liquid or a gas. That is specific gravity and it is denoted by small s. Compressible fluid. Compressible fluid means if the density is always not constant. So this is the known as compressible fluid. Fluids such as gas where the volume change with the respect to the change in the pressure. These fluids experience large changes in the density due to change in pressure. So this is known as compressible fluid. Non-compressible fluid means if the density is always constant, that is non-compressible fluid, right? Fluids generally liquids which resist changes in the volume as the pressure changes. These fluids experience little change in the density due to pressure change. So this is known as non-compressible fluid, right? And after that, flow is measured as a quantity, either volume or mass per unit time. वॉल्यूमेट्रिक यूनिट्स आर लिक्विड के लिए मीटर क्यूब पर आवर और लीटर पर मिनट एक्सेट्रा. गैस और वेपर के लिए मीटर क्यूब पर आवर और फिट क्यूब पर आवर एक्सेट्रा. मास यूनिट्स इज केजी पर आवर्स, आइदर लिक्विड गैस और वेपर. फ्लो कैन बी मेजर्ड इन ए accumulated totalized total amounts for a time period, right? Laminar flow. It is characterized by concentric layers of fluid moving in a parallel down the length of a pipe. The highest velocity Bmax is found in the center of the pipe and the lowest velocity V equal to 0 is found along the pipe wall. So we can see this diagram. The first diagram is, this is the velocity distribution in pipe, and around the boundaries the velocity of flow is 0, and in the center of pipe the velocity of flow is maximum. So we can say that the shear stress is maximum at the pipe wall and shear stress is minimum, that is equal to 0 at the center of the pipe. After that, the flow is turbulent flow. Turbulent flow is characterized by a fluid motion that has a local velocities and pressure that fluctuate randomly. This causes the velocity of the fluid in the pipe to be more uniform across a cross section. In this we can the side view of the flow, that is the Vmax is almost equal V average. So this is the turbulent flow. And after that we study Reynolds number. Reynolds number identify to flow the where the flow types. The types is laminar or turbulent or transition flow, right? The Reynolds number is the ratio of inertial force, that is velocity density, that keeps the fluid in motion, to viscous force, that is the frictional force that slow the fluid down, and it is used to determining the dynamic property of the fluid to allow an equal comparison between different fluids and flows. So This is the ratio of inertia force to the viscous force, right? And the laminar flow occurs at low Reynolds number where viscous forces are dominant and it characterized by the smooth constant fluid motion, and the turbulent flow is occurs at high Reynolds number and is dominated by internal forces. Okay, so the laminar and turbulent flow is identified by the Reynolds number. Reynolds number is the most important value used in the fluid dynamics as it provides a criteria for determining similarity between the different fluids, flow rates and piping configurations. This is the Reynolds number. Re equal to dVr upon mc. D the diameter, V is the velocities, R is the densities, M is the viscosity, and C is the constants. Right? And this is the line diagram of the flow identified. If the Reynolds number value 0 to 2000, the flow is laminar, and if the value of Reynolds number is greater than 4000, the flow is turbulent, and if the value of Reynolds number is less than 4000 and greater than 2000, that is flow is transition flow. Ideal gas laws, that is PV equal to nRT, where P is the pressure, V is the volume, N is the number of moles of gas, that is 1 mole equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 molecules, and R is the gas constant and T is the temperature. Real gas, we can write this formula as PV equal to NZRT, right? Where compressibility factor is Z. The term compressibility is used to describe the deviance in the thermodynamics properties of a real gas from those expected from an ideal gas. Standard conditions. These are the standard conditions for ideal and real gas equations, and this is the actual condition of the gas laws. PV equal to nRT, and this can be S means standard and A means actual conditions, right? Bernoulli's laws. Bernoulli's law says that the behavior of an ideal fluid under varying condition in a closed system. It states that the overall energy of the fluid as it enters the system is equal to the overall energy, right? So P means potential energy and K means kinetic energy. That the total energy of the fluid is always constant. This is the diagram of Bernoulli's theorem or equations. Bernoulli's law is described by the following equations for an ideal fluid, right? So we can see that in the section 1, velocity is v1, pressure is p1, and section 2, velocity is v2, pressure is p2, right? So we can see that p2 is greater than v1 and p2 is less than p1 because increased fluid speed and decreased fluid pressure in the Bernoulli's principle, right? This is the head meter theory of operation. Now we can see that this is the diagram of pipe where the venturi meter or is fixed in the middle section. So we can study the differential pressure at the two section of the pipe, right? This is the flow principle, right? Flow is measured by creating pressure drop and applying the flow equation below. Basic flow equation for the single phase compressible and non-compressible flow, that is the equation, right? Where Qm equal to flow, C is the constant, epsilon is the expansion factor, A is the orifice area, and delta P is the P1 minus P2. Rho is the density and beta is the small d upon capital D, where small d is the diameter of orifice and capital D is the diameter of pipe. So guys, I hope understand you will be learned this topic, Bernoulli's theorem and laminar turbulence flow and the flow measurement units. Okay, thank you.